can't stop thinking about what you told me. Must have been such a shock finding out you'd killed Sarah. How did you feel?
I was terrified. If it hadn't been for Jack, I'd have fallen apart.
Did you want to give yourself up?
I didn't know what to do. I was only a kid.
So now you've coped with it all this time.
It never goes away. Not really.
I still can't believe it.
You changed your mind about me?
No.
I should never have told you.
Yes, you should. I'm glad you did.
Listen, what if she finds out about Andy and the fire?
Well, she won't, unless one of us tells her.
You made her a big promise last night. You said you'd never lie to her again. But that's exactly what you've done.
But only by omission.
Don't split hairs. You haven't told her the whole truth. As far as I'm concerned, that's the same thing. I'm right, aren't I, Andy?
He had his reasons.
Exactly. What would she think about Andy if she found out?
She could get over it. She'd never believe you again.
Well, it's not going to happen. And you're not going to tell her, are you?
I'm not Victoria, you know.
You haven't told somebody else.
I told Joel, I say. Well, I live with a girl. She's got a right to know. She's not going to say out.
How do you know? You've only been with her for 5 minutes.
Well, I love her, and I trust her, all right?
Oh, you two get off to market. Sarah doesn't want to hear all this.
We won't be back late.
Come on. Sweetheart, shall we take the coat?
Oh, you must be out of your mind.
Hey! You've seen the state of these accounts? They're in a right mess. It's nearly the end of the tax year, you know.
So, we've got plenty of time to sort them out.
Well, immediately would be good. You're the one that's always banging on about efficiency.
Yeah. You got your point made.
Well, I'm just letting you know. I'm not happy.
Okay. So, Joe,
No, don't be looking at me. You pay me to answer the phones and place the orders.
where are you going?
Let's get some more coffee. We've run out. You see, that's another interesting part of my job spec.
You can't pull out now. We're supposed to be handing the money over this afternoon.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry. You're sorry. Joe, can you just take a break?
Well, I'm in the middle of something.
Go now.
You don't have to take out on me.
What is this? Some sort of 11th hour panic attack or
No,
something?
I'm trying to save my marriage from going down the pan.
I thought you weren't going to tell Purdy.
I didn't. Johnny must have told Paul.
Oh, Grayson, don't be so pathetic.
When you have been married as long as I have, you can judge me. Not until then.
And what am I supposed to do? I can't buy the horse on my own.
Find another partner.
Oh, thank you very much.
Hiya. Whew. Jack and Andy not back yet?
I've just got home myself.
Oh, good. That gives us a chance for a bit of a chat.
About what?
I know Andy's told you about the fire. I know he loves you and he says he can trust you.
You can.
Well, I hope so. Because if this secret gets out, it could destroy our family. Jack feels that more than anybody. He's already lost Robert, so I'm begging you, please, keep it to yourself.
Hiya.
A good day?
Yeah, a long one. I could murder a cup of tea.
How is everyone?
Fine.
What's up?
Maybe I should never have told you about the fire.
Well, I'm glad you did. Makes me feel closer to you.
If Victoria finds out, it could ruin her life. It could break my family apart.
That's what Diane said. Before you came home. She's really worried.
She's right to be.
Look, Andy, I'm not going to tell anyone. I wouldn't do anything to hurt you or your family. I love you too much.
Harry, listen, I'm sorry about scuppering the deal. It's just not a good time for me right now.
You didn't scupper it.
I didn't.
No.
You went ahead.
Yeah.
Very good. If you ever need a hand,
Prompt as usual, I see.
Oh, sorry, I'll be in when I've dropped her off. Please.
You bought a racehorse?
Yeah. Well, point to pointer. That one I've been treating.
Must set you back a bit.
Cashed in a few savings, raised a loan at the bank.
To buy a racehorse? You need your head examining, you. And can I just ask you, did you make out the injuries were worse than they actually were to get the owner to sell?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah. You bring this practice into disrepute, you.
But I will be so rich that it won't matter.
Harry?
Yep. Just a sec.
There's a blank stub in this checkbook.
What are you doing?
I'm sorting the books.
Well, don't do that now, all right? I'll do it later.
Well, Paddy asked me to get on with it.
Well, I'm saying don't. So just do whatever it is you're supposed to do.
Like what?
Well, like arrive here on time for a start.
Well, I'd like to see you getting to work on time if you had a toddler to look after.
You know, if it's proving so difficult, then maybe you shouldn't work here at all.
Well, maybe I shouldn't.
Right, so go on, then clear your desk.
You what?
You're fired. Go on.
Right. You know what? That's fine with me. I can't stand working here. I hate this pigging job. And I hate you.
Oh, yeah. I was going to come and see you, actually. Is everything all right?
Yeah, fine, thanks, why?
But what's going on between you and Harry?
Oh, I don't know. He just lost it, started banging on about us being late.
That has been a problem.
I know, I'm sorry, but something I had to give. It's been a nightmare trying to juggle everything.
Well, maybe when she's a bit older.
I don't think so somehow, do you? I mean, it's not exactly my dream job, and I'm hardly the dream receptionist. No hard feelings, eh?
No hard feelings, no.
I tell you what, you go and clean the bathroom, and I'll sit there all day. How about that? What is wrong with you, you grumbly little monkey?
Hey, do I get one of them?
Yeah, well, maybe later if you ask us nicely. I'm not crying by then as well.
Has she not stopped?
Yeah, for about a minute. And then she created a stink in a potty for me. I think she's coming down with something.
What?
I don't know. Not a doctor. Not anything anymore.
You're an important part of the family.
Look, I think we better get her to Dr. Abbott, get her mended.
Have you got time?
Yeah, after yesterday, I've got all the time in the world. Joe? What? It's so nice to live somewhere that doesn't smell of animals. Have you lost something? If you mean Sarah, then ha, she's with Betty, actually. Vodka and Coke, please.
Spirits? Serious?
Yeah, well, the baby's not well and she's not sleeping, which means neither am I.
Oh, well, I hope Andy's pulling his weight. Certainly ought to after the way he treated Emmerdale.
Yeah, well, he had his reasons for that. Anyway, he's up to his eyes with the lambing.
Well, I'd like to say I envied you, but I'd be lying.
Not having much fun? Well, a lot more than when you were up there. Although we still did have our fair share even then. Joe, I think you'll find a successful relationship is based on more than just fun. I think you'll find you've never had a successful relationship. Don't you worry about me and Andy. We're doing just great.
Oh, Dad, don't get in the line of fire.
Don't worry, Rodney. We're just having a friendly chat. Ex to future ex. I don't think so. But me and Andy are solid.
Just bring mine over for me, will you?
Wise man.
Thing is, you and Andy don't even know each other. You see, this is called the honeymoon period, Joe. When it's over, what have you got? Well, first of all, it's going to be a long honeymoon, if you know what I mean. Oh, please. And we've got trust. You see, unlike you, Katie, me and Andy are based on honesty. There's things about Andy that you'll never know. Like what? Like the fact that he started the fire that killed his mum.
Like I said, we tell each other everything.
You're good for you.
Yeah, you're right. It's good for us. It's great.
Right. What are you doing here?
Well, I thought you needed telling. You should watch what you're saying.
About what?
About things Joe doesn't need to know about. You told her about the barn fire, Andy. Even Victoria doesn't know what happened. It's hardly fair, is it?
I'm not being funny out, but...
What, it's none of my business? Yeah, I know. But I care about Victoria. And what I'm thinking is, if Joe's blabbing to me about it, who else is she shouting her mouth off to?
No one.
There's people who've kept that a secret for years. You need to think about that before you tell her anything else.
Ah, look who's back. Well, the doctor said it was just something going around, so she must be all right. You were just giving Betty a hard time, weren't you, missus?
Why have you been going around telling people about the fire?
What? I haven't.
You have. I told Katie.
That's not going around.
Well, stop keeping your mouth shut either.
Andy?
What? You agreed. Who else have you told?
No one.
Then why did you tell her?
Look, she was winding me up. Anyway, she already knows.
That's not the point. Every time someone winds you up, you're going to tell us something that could land me in prison, are you?
Of course not. Look, it was Katie. You know what she's like.
Yeah, I know what you're like now. I won't tell you anything else. You left without saying anything this morning.
Well, what do you expect after yesterday? I mean, I don't mind a bit of light whipping, Andy, but tongue lashings I can live without. Pretty much said you hated me.
I don't hate you.
All right, well, that's great. That's something, I guess, eh? You just don't like me. Now you know what I'm really like.
No, it's just my dad doesn't need any ammunition against us.
What, you've told him I've said something?
You're joking, aren't you? It'd skin us both. I've told him that I told you. That annoyed him enough.
Yeah, because I've got such a big mouth, haven't I? Nice to see I'm the only one that made the effort, eh?
Well, it's only a rehearsal.
Yeah, dress rehearsal.
There was some need more practice than others, eh? Why are you looking at me? Would you say that? I wasn't. Well, who were you looking at then? Oh, shut up, Debbie.
Hey up, Belle, cat fight, love, hey?
Men are not welcome here.
Fair dues. You've not got nothing I've not already seen, sweet pea.
What are you still doing here?
Why? I'm not a man.
All you had to do was find a real celebrity.
It's not as easy as it seems.
Well, who's going to judge the beauty pageant? Edna Birch? It's funny. You stop following me around. Job to do. Well, he had a job to do as well. I mean, how hard can it be to find a real celebrity?
Well, I did actually find one.
Yes, that no one had ever heard of. Alan, I don't think you understand how much work I've put into this. Thanks to you, everything's going to be ruined.
Well, if that's your attitude, you might as well call it all off.
What? Oh, did you hear that, girls? He wants to go and cancel your big day.
That is not what I said.
Go on, deny it, Alan. Deny that you didn't call these beautiful young girls cheap floozies. I've never been cheap. Well, I don't care what you think anyway.
They were not my words.
Well, I'd like to, I'd like to have world peace, naturally.
Please.
I'd like to end third world hunger and all that.
Oh, rubbish! Your ambitions are a sugar daddy and a boob job.
And unlike some, I don't need to enhance my figure.
Oh? Why did she look at you when she said that?
Did she?
Girls.
Please.
I am going to be a pop singer.
Jasmine, thought you were in charge of this one. Whatever gave you that idea?
And I'm going to live a long, long life, just like Louise.
Well, you're going the wrong way about it.
Cute. Like I in the competition.
Because this is a competition for sophisticated young ladies, not silly little brats.
Louise, steady on.
Thank you, Jasmine. Take her away now. Bye-bye.
Right. Come on, Belle.
Right, now, ladies, can we all stop messing about and get into our first positions for the walk down, please?
Good decker.
Oh, forget her. You know, this whole thing is just an affront to the modern woman.
You are?
Belle, look, we weren't put on this earth to parade around as mere sex objects.
Oh, is that why you dropped out? Yes. Well, Debbie says it's 'cause you're a dog.
Debbie doesn't know the first thing about feminism.
What's feminism?
Right, come on. Right, girls, what'll it be?
Oh, vodka tonic.
Oh, same here,
Yeah,
please.
sounds good to me.
Okay then, but just remember, one drink and early to bed.
My kind of night.
Alone. Tomorrow's a big day. Vodka's all round, please, Paul. Oh, great. And orange juice for the minor.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Alright, again, come on, okay, lightweight.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
Right, girls. Here's to tomorrow. I think it's going to be a very successful day. What was that?
My lips are sealed.
Oh, that would make a nice change, Ellen. Did you know that Alan wanted to cancel our pageant because he couldn't find us a decent enough celebrity?
Now then, Louise.
Who was it you were going to get again, Alan? Was it Roland Rat?
Oh, really?
Just rise above it, love.
Rising above her is easily done. You are managing to transform what should have been a dignified village event into some sort of tawdry, badly painted, tacky trollop of an occasion.
What did you call me?
They were nothing personal.
I certainly won't be honouring you with my presence.
Can I have that in writing?
Tomorrow is going to be a disaster. You mark my words.
You have to go and stir it up, don't you?
What, me?
Hey, I'm looking forward to today.
Oh, not so loud, Dad. That 7 vodka was a big mistake. I think I'm gonna...
Hope the weather holds.
I know, it's gorgeous. Well, it'll be wonderful no matter what, Ashley, because we have all worked so hard.
What on earth?
No.
We've been nobbled.
Hey, don't look at me.
Eh?
They're your cows.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm dealing with it. Have you had any sleep?
Not so as you notice. I'll be better when it's over. Any breakfast going?
Can you not see him doing something?
Only asking.
Yo, I can't do 2 things at once, Andy.
Well, I'm happy to see you to myself.
Yeah, that'd be a first.
Flipping heck, what's wrong with you?
Nothing. Look, I'm sorry. I could just do with a bit of a break.
Yeah? Well, you and me both. Listen. If you could promise me not to bite my head off between now and this evening, I can ask Dad to babysit. Go out for a drink.
Oh, could really do with this. You know, lately all I've been feeling like Andy.
What?
She looks pretty today, doesn't she?
Yeah? Flipping it, don't get a cob on.
Well, how do you expect me to react?
I was just agreeing with you.
Oh, right, well, it was your drooling that kind of got to me.
Don't be daft.
What, I'm turning all green-eyed didn't help either.
No, I didn't. Look, I've been married to the girl. I'm bound to notice if she was hanging around with someone. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong? What's wrong is now I'm a glorified skivvy on a farm, and she's up there running her own business looking like Gwyneth Flaming Paltrow. That's what's wrong.
Well, to be fair, she's not got me, has she?
Oh, forget it, Andy.
I was just joking. You leaving so soon?
Get lost.
We're only going to the Woolly later.
I'll go and change.
It's fine. It's fine. How much was it?
£1.20 you eat from Del's catalogue. I'll send it back.
No, I didn't say that, did I? Good shot, Sarah, but we're not supposed to chuck food around, are we? Eh?
Go on then. Laugh. And she'll keep doing it.
She doesn't know, does she?
And she never will if you keep spoiling her.
I'm not spoiling her. What do you want me to do? Ground her?
You know what does it matter, Andy? We only ever go to that boring pub anyway. And even then I have to put up with you getting all green-eyed over Katie and her latest conquest.
For the last time, I was not jealous.
Honeymoon period over then?
She needs to grow up. Realise that life's not about shopping and wine bars.
Are we going to the pub then?
My dad reckons how you'll have to put the U down, so I'll have to meet you there.
Oh, okay. Oh, look, Sarah.
Not yet. I haven't cleaned her up.
We could try it with another you, but we'll probably end up rearing it ourselves.
Oh, great. More getting up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, but look at its little face.
It's Harry.
About time.
I'll go outside, get a better signal.
They'll be here in a minute. They're all unreliable. You're better off loving them and leaving them like me.
Well, maybe I made a better choice than you. Andy not with you?
No, I've got no idea where he is. Thought he might have been in here.
Hi, Billy. What you having?
I'm all right, thanks. I'm having lunch with my mate.
Prefers younger women, eh? You know, like in the 40s or 50s.
I bumped into Katie outside.
Don't lie to me. I know she phoned you earlier. You've still got that soppy ringtone assigned to her name.
Yeah, I forgot. I'll change it, all right? She just needs to sort out some bank stuff, that's all.
And I thought we could go over the credit card statements first. It won't take long, Joe.
All right, Joe?
Oh, he's nice. But more important, who's his friend?
Oh, well, that's Glyn. He's a sales rep for a drugs company, known from the surgery. And that's Kevin, his boss, area sales manager.
Area sales manager? Take us over and introduce us. I think his friend fancies me.
He's married, Val.
So it didn't stop you?
Look, that's different. I live with Andy now.
Oh, I know, I was only messing. Go on, I'm bored.
No, look, Andy wouldn't like it.
I'll be honest. If I flirt around a bit, it might make Billy jealous. There's nothing like a bit of male attention to get them interested in you.
Can I get you and your friend a drink?
Yeah, why not? White wine, please.
Make that a bottle and bung another in the chiller.
Who's he?
Don't know.
Well, she must know him.
What's she up to? She should be minding Sarah.
Or Andy should.
So, I reckon I could give you, say, 50 quid a month for... Are you listening, And?
What? Yeah, sorry, go on.
It's because we're doing this, isn't it? Right, we've covered most of it. I'll go.
You don't have to.
No, really. I don't want to cause any trouble. I've signed it, so my name's off the joint account, so you just need to sign it and post it, OK?
We should be getting back to the farm. It's gone 3.
You go if you want.
Oh, Diane, another bottle here when you're ready, please.
What is she like?
I can't say because there's a small child present. She reckons they're going to his leaving do in town later, you know.
Are you all right with this?
Joe's not going.
Katie?
Good. Just sorting out some finances, that's all.
Has to be done, I suppose.
Yeah, I might get going now. Joe, come on, we're going.
Well, I'm going out with these lot into town.
No, you're not.
I think you'll find I can do what I like, Andy.
We're going home now.
Come on, Joe, you've had a nice time now. Don't spoil it.
Will you keep your beak out, you nosy old cow?
Don't talk to her like that.
Oh, hang on a minute, Glyn, I'm coming with you.
You might as well let her go.
You can get on my face and all.
Matey again, then?
Will you shut up? You've caused no end of trouble, you.
Me? I've just given up a hot date to avoid a row. Uh-oh, too late.
Look what you've done, they've gone.
Why were you making a show of me? Because I was talking to Katie. It was important, we needed to do it.
Oh, so you're finally getting round to taking her name off the checkbook. Big deal!
Well, big deal, it is a big deal to me. We've been together since we're kids.
Oh, well, get back with her then. You obviously had your fun with me.
Do you think I left my wife for a bit of fun?
Well, it looks to me like you still got feelings for her.
No, I don't. I love you, you silly cow. What are you gawping at?
She is offering you a way out. I'd take it if I were you.
Well, not you, am I?
So do you want to be with me, properly? Like forever?
Of course I do. But not if you're going to make a mug away blokes all the time.
I look like the mug.
I thought you'd be pleased I was sorting things out with her. You know, we're for keeps, aren't we? What more do you want?
Well, a divorce would be a start.
Have you got something to say?
You are a fool if you think you can ever make her into a farmer's wife. She will never change. She's a tart. You know it, and I know it at all.
Yeah? And what are you, eh?
Andy.
A loser who's too stupid to know when he's blown it for good. Change? You could change if your life depended on it. And I'll make sure Dad sees that too.
Come on, lad.
Get off me. I'm fine.
Andy, where are you going?
To get drunk.
Are you going to be in this mood all morning?
I'm not hungry.
You didn't come to bed last night. What's got into you?
What do you think?
I think you should grow up. You're tired enough dealing with one toddler.
I'm not having you flirting with other blokes.
Oh, I'm surprised you noticed.
I had things to sort out with Katie.
Oh, it's amazing how you can make time for her, but you can't even look after your daughter long enough for me to get a shower.
Oh, stop nagging.
Nagging? Nagging's what wives do. I don't even rate that high. You know, I'm just a free baby minding an escort service. Maybe if you paid me, you'd appreciate it more.
I thought we'd agreed to make an early start.
It's only 8.
Well, I've been out there since first light. We lost a lamb. We might not have done if I'd had some help.
Things are a bit frosty up at the farm. I can stay here for a bit.
Not much going on here either.
Better for me. I mean, Sarah's great, but she's not big on conversation. Jack's angry, Andy's in a mood. It'd just be nice to talk to someone that doesn't need a nappy changed. Aren't you meant to be at school?
Off sick. You won't tell me.
I'm on your side, stupid. Hey, I brought you some old tops and makeup.
Thanks. Looks like you could do with some of this yourself.
She is. Didn't get much sleep last night. Was up all night with Sarah.
Don't you miss the life you used to have? Clubbing, having fun?
Sometimes, yeah. Me and Andy will have fun. He's just got to get used to the new situation.
We've got hours before they're back. We could go out.
Why don't we take Sarah to the play park?
Not my idea of fun.
Well, last time I tried to set you up with some fun, you nearly died.
That's not going to happen again.
Maybe. I don't think Sarah's quite ready to hit the club scene yet.
Can I get someone else to look after her?
You sound like Andy. Look, my mum was always passing me around when I was younger. Every woman on the street was an auntie. I'm not going to do that to Sarah. Yeah. Discount card for Hot and Arcade. Some cool stuff there. Why don't you take a mate?
Cheers.
Well, looks like it's just us at the play park again, eh?
Yuck.
You got time for a coffee?
Oh, sorry, Marlon's going to be here with the kids any minute.
Oh, maybe we could join you. It'd be nice for Sarah to play with someone.
She's a bit young to be playing with the kids, and we've got loads of things to do.
Look, I know you're Katie's friend, but that doesn't mean we can't be friends either.
Hey, look who's here! Let's go jump on the pushchair.
You pleased to see me?
You bet we are.
Can we have some buns?
Yeah, get whatever you want. Just don't tell my mum.
Difficult right now, you know. Watch where you're going. Keep your hair on.
I'll get you another one.
No, I haven't got time.
I thought you were supposed to be lambing.
I needed a break.
What about Jack? He's been up there since the crack of dawn.
And he's done nothing but moan.
It seems to me he does most of the work. You should be grateful.
I didn't come in here for advice. Just get me a pint.
Look, Andy...
Just leave it, Diane. I've had enough of people telling me how to run my life. Just back off.
Has he been knocking it back?
Probably still brooding about last night.
Oh, Joe was needing him on purpose.
Probably good from our profits, but I've never seen anyone solve anything by getting plastered.
I'll have a word with him.
I wouldn't. He's in a foul mood.
I told you I don't want to talk to you.
Doesn't stop you listening. I hate seeing you like this. She's not worth it.
You didn't seem to feel that way when you wanted her.
I'd just done 8 years inside. I made a mistake.
You made plenty of those. Ruined your whole life. That's why I'm not listening to advice from you.
Yeah, I'm a loser. I made all the wrong choices, and I had plenty of time sat inside thinking about it.
Expecting me to feel sorry for you?
No. I felt sorry enough for myself for years. And then I worked it out. It was my own fault.
I don't want to hear your life story.
Well, maybe you should. Might stop you making the same mistakes.
I'm not like you.
I hope you're not, Andy. But I look at you and remember me at that age. Boozing, brooding. I know exactly where it takes you. You're so busy thinking about what you want, you never stop to think about what you've got.
Get that little Christmas cracker, did you?
Trouble with you is right. You don't know what you want. Apparently, you had a really good thing going with Katie, but oh no, you wanted to have Joe as well, don't you? And now you're having second thoughts.
I just don't like her flirting with other blokes.
That's how she is. She can't help herself. But I'm worried about you. You told me you wanted to be a farmer. Well, Jack's the only one that's grafting up there right now.
I'm just taking him on and off.
Nothing comes easy in this life, son. You've got to work at it. It's like your little daughter.
Leave Sarah out of this.
What, like you do? You know, you spend more time getting other people to look after her. At least Debbie Dingle were more honest, weren't she?
Right, come on. That's enough, lads.
Say what you like. I'm a better dad than you'll ever be. Fine, please, Dad.
You've had enough. Go home. Sober up.
It's good advice. Why don't you take it?
You're not going to get through to him.
Maybe not. I'm going to try, though. You having trouble?
Don't need your help.
I'm good with cars, mate.
You've nicked enough of your time.
Yeah, I made a lot of mistakes. Why don't you get the benefit? Well, give us the keys, I'll open it for you. I'll walk it.
What?
I'm not having you getting nicked. If they breathalyse you now, you'll lose your licence.
It's only a couple of miles away, I'll be fine.
So do it on foot. Fresh air will clear your head.
Just give me the keys back.
No chance.
I'll call your probation officer. Tell him you're trying to nick my car. Have you bang straight back up. You're a convicted killer and I'm an honest farmer. No prizes in guessing they're going to believe, is there?
I'll risk it.
You're really starting to wind me up.
Yeah?
Not such a big man now, are you?
Have you seen Andy?
Wish I hadn't. He was drunk. It's because of you winding him up last night.
Look, I was only doing it because he was creeping around Katie again.
It's time you two decided who you really want to be with.
I made my mind up a long time ago. I thought he had to.
Yeah. Well, right now, the only thing he seems to be in love with is the bottle. I told him I wouldn't serve him anymore.
Well, is he all right?
Well, nothing. A few black coffees and a bit of sleep won't cure.
Billy went after him.
Don't be an idiot, Andy.
I've not got the message yet.
I'm trying to help you.
Just don't come any closer.
I don't want to fight you.
What, you scared? Eh? I thought you were supposed to be a big hard man.
Not hard, stupid. Look what it got me.
What's the matter with you, eh? Lost your bottle?
Get off him! Leave him alone! You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm calling the police.
No need for that.
You're not getting away with this.
What? That's not how it looks.
He just went for me. I don't know what got into him.
Is that how it really happened?
What's the point? No one's going to listen to me.
Yeah. Police, please.
So they'd already been arguing in the bar.
Billy was trying to talk some sense into him.
He was always picking on Andy. He wouldn't leave him alone.
Andy had had a few too many. I told him I wouldn't serve him anymore.
So Billy followed him out, finished the argument with his fists.
We didn't actually see what happened.
Well, it's obvious, innit? Billy's a head case. He's killed before, you know.
I thought he was trying to help.
Look, I don't know why you keep defending him. Everyone else knows what he's like. She's never been given parole.
Billy Hotwood, I'm arresting you on suspicion of assault. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be taken down and given as evidence. Best sorting it all out down at the station. I'll call you an ambulance, get that head checked.
It's only a scratch. I'd rather get to the station and get this sorted. You charged him yet?
He's in a cell. Not got much to say for
I'll
himself.
tell you exactly what happened. He attacked me.
We'll be taking a statement from you later when you've recovered a bit.
I told you it's just a scratch.
I wasn't talking about your wound. I'd say you were still over the limit. Lucky you didn't get in your car.
I'm not the criminal, he is. He should be keeping his nose clean.
Yeah, we're aware of that. His parole officer will be informed if we have to charge him.
And will they put him back inside?
Not my decision, but it's not looking good for him. I'll get you a coffee.
Look, he killed Don harmless dad and he's locking up before he kills someone else.
Andy was the one who was drunk. When he tried to pick a fight at the bar, Billy just went to calm him down.
Yeah, only because he was smart enough not to hit me in front of witnesses. That's why he waited to get him on his own.
Andy should never have been in the pub.
But I still can't understand why Billy would attack Andy. He'd never want to hurt him.
Oh, you just can't face the truth about your dad, can you?
Oh, I don't know. Andy was fighting drunk. I can't help feeling he might have started it.
You see, Dan don't believe it.
But I didn't actually see what happened.
You'd better get down to the station.
Let's hope they've locked Billy up by now.
Well, I'm still going to have words with Andy. It's time he got himself together.
Yeah, well, that'll be a lot easier when Billy's off the scene.
Well, you could be right.
You've got to talk to the police.
What do you want me to say?
Well, just tell them what you told me, that Billy was just trying to help. You don't believe that he attacked Andy, do you?
You want me to tell them your brother's a liar?
If that's what you think happened, yeah.
What I think isn't evidence. Joe's right. I don't really know what happened out there.
Are you sure that's the only reason you won't speak up?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you're more worried about what Jack will say if you take Billy's side.
Are you charging him with assault?
That's what Mr. Sugden says happened, and Mr. Hotwood's not denying anything.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Don't start.
Hang on a minute. It was all Billy's fault. Andy's the victim.
He shouldn't have been in the pub in the first place. He should have been working the farm.
Look, spare your lectures and just let's go.
But we're not going anywhere till you tell us what really happened.
He attacked me.
Yeah, and now he's going to pay.
Well, I still can't understand why. He loves you, Andy. He'd never do anything to hurt you.
You know what his temper's like?
I know it's hard for you to face, Stiles. But he has got a history of this sort of thing.
But they'll put him back in prison.
Well, maybe that's the best place for him. Hope you've learned your lesson.
Don't worry, it won't happen again.
Maybe Diane should bar you just to make sure.
That won't help Billy.
Why should we want to help Billy? You've not seen what he did to Andy.
That's the problem. I don't believe he attacked him.
Well, you weren't there. You didn't see.
I saw enough.
I'd had a few drinks. That doesn't give him the right to hit me. I thought you wanted rid of him.
Look, we'd all be better off with Billy out of the village.
Not if it means him going down for something he didn't do.
Think about it. He's our dad. You could be sending him back in prison for months.
He deserves it.
He saved Victoria's life. He's been trying to go straight since he came out. Why would he want to ruin all that now?
He always messes things up. You don't know him like I do.
And I won't get to know if he gets sent back down again.
He attacked me.
I know it's hard to admit you've done wrong, but you could regret this for the rest of your life.
Don't let them push you into this.
It's my own fault. I should never let it get this far in the first place. Take Sarah home, I'll be back later.
How can I help?
I'd like to change my statement.
You better come through to the interview room.
Just hope it's not too late to sort it all out.
Well, I better go.
You better get back to Victoria. She's been on her own all day.
What about Andy?
Don't worry, I'll wait for him.
I didn't expect to find you here. I suppose I should thank you.
Except it was me that dropped you in it.
What made you change your mind? Maybe you decided you didn't want to send me down again.
Not sure what I want right now.
And that's why you're hitting out. I think I deserve some kind of explanation.
Maybe I feel the same. Why don't you tell the police the truth?
Getting you done for assault would have killed any chance of you and me getting closer.
You willing to do time for me?
It makes more sense than most of the things I've been banged up for. And it might help stop you going down the same path. Thinking about you and Daz, that's what got me through towards the end. How we're going to make things right.
I'll give you a lift back.
Diane changed my mind. I started regretting it for the rest of my life. Thanks for the lift. I'm sorry about all this.
It's not me you should be apologising to.
Yeah, she's right. I'm sorry. Can we just forget about what happened?
Maybe we could get something positive out of it.
I don't see how.
You and I should be fighting. Darren seems to have found a place for me in his life. Maybe you could try and do the same.
He hasn't had to live through what I have from you.
We're none of us perfect.
I had a few drinks. I didn't kill anyone.
And that's how it started for me. You get angry, you start drinking, you start hitting out. Every time I got nicked, every time I said it'd never happen again, and then bang, all of a sudden I've spent half my life in prison.
Get it into your head. I'm not like you.
And get it into your head. I don't want you to be like me. I just want us to get along. I love you, Andy.
But I don't love you. It's too late for that.
Maybe this isn't the right time.
Haven't you caused enough trouble?
They're just sorting things out.
It might be easier if she weren't around.
I think you better go.
There'll be other times.
Maybe.
I'll give you a lift back to the village.
You should have got Billy charged when you had the chance.
Why, it wasn't his fault.
Oh, and it's mine.
Well, none of this would have happened if you wouldn't have been flirting with that bloke.
Well, maybe I needed to remind myself that other blokes still find me attractive, seeing as though you treat me like the hired help these days.
I've given up a lot for you.
Like what? You precious Katie.
I'm with you, not her.
But maybe you're starting to regret it.
Don't be stupid.
Maybe I was stupid. Stupid enough to think you'd ever get her out your system.
I've finished with Katie. What do you want me to do to prove it?
You were right. I should never have followed him out here.
You were trying to help.
It's a shame you can see that and he can't.
It's not an easy situation for any of us.
Well, I've always known that, but somehow it seemed simpler when I was inside. I was determined that when I came out, I would change things for the better, no matter what it took.
Well, maybe you still will. You've just got to be patient.
Not one of my strong points. I've always known what I wanted and just gone for it.
You should be getting back to work.
I was hoping I could buy you a drink.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Oh, come on, I never thanked you for changing Andy's mind. If it weren't for you, I'd be on my way to jail again now. Come on, one drink won't hurt.
Well, OK then. But not in the bar. We don't want people getting the wrong idea.
Why are you always going on about Katie?
Well, maybe I'm just worried that you don't find us attractive anymore.
Are you finding looking after me, Sarah and the farm too much?
Look, I want it to work. Maybe it would if I just wasn't worried that I was second best all the time.
But you're not.
I feel like she's always with us, Andy. She's like a ghost hanging around the farmhouse. It might be different if you started with the divorce. Look, it's the only way that I feel like she can't come between us.
OK. If that's what it takes.
I still don't know why you decided to speak up for me.
I was speaking up for the truth. Anyone would have done the same.
No. Most people take the easy way out. And let's face it, your life would be a lot easier if I was back inside, wouldn't it?
It's not a crime to care for someone. I know you love Andy. I couldn't see you sent down for that.
I'll always owe you for that.
I just did what I thought was right. It's no big deal.
Oh, it is. It is to me. I know I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, but, you know, sometimes it was just being in the wrong place at the wrong time. If I'd have had someone there to speak up for me, my life might have turned out a lot different. You're the first one who's done that.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise you were back. Is everything all right?
Yes, fine. I'll be in a minute. I think you'd better go.
Thanks.
Andy. How's your head?
Been better. Wasn't expect to see you here.
Well, I thought I'd bring you some lunch. Any complex carbs and all that. That's dodged to you. Give us a look then. I didn't hear you leave this morning.
I thought I'd make an early start.
Or does that mean you're going to get finished early?
With a bit of luck.
Good, because that'll give you plenty of time to ring the solicitor, get the ball rolling.
I said I'll do it.
Fine. So much for a clean break.
Look, I need to get this finished before the rain comes back.
Well, as long as you get your priorities sorted.
Thanks for the lunch.
Yeah. Don't work too hard.
So?
We're okay.
All right. Come and sit over here with us.
We need more room.
There's plenty.
No, we're all right over there. She makes a right mess when she eats.
Are you Sarah?
Well, you're obviously doing something right. She's a credit to you.
I don't know how you managed to.
Oh, well, Bob does most of the work. Still, I brought them into the world, so there's a long way to go before we're even.
You'll be glad you've got a job to go to.
Thanks.
Come on.
What are you going to do?
Find out what the same can be said of me. I'll catch you later.
He's not talking to me.
Bye.
See ya.
You two seem to be getting on well.
I only said one word to him.
Well, that's more than you would have a week ago.
Will you stop worrying about everybody else? All that matters is me, you and Sarah. And Jack, Diane and Victoria.
Oh, quit while you're ahead.